Several of the balconies were broken, pretty much every railing torn apart. To make it worse, Jake saw golems, not just a few either. Standing in that open space, Jake felt the attention of hundreds of beings upon him. Well, that's something, ain't it? Now, the usual and reasonable response to being seen by hundreds of foes between level 105 to 140 would be to run, or maybe try and find a better position to fight them from. What Jake did wasn't reasonable at all. He stayed in place and welcomed them. If he wanted to explore the tower, he would have to clean it out first. That much was certain. Like a horde of rampaging zombies, they stormed him. By now, it was clear this tower would not hold secrets like the last one. That didn't mean it would hold no secrets, just not the same ones, and he also severely doubted a count still resided within. When he looked up the atrium, he saw the dark mist hang there, including around the floors where he would expect a count to be. I'll go check in a while, Jake thought, as he cracked his neck at the hundreds of approaching golems. To describe what transpired next as a fight would be facetious. It was simply the desperate struggle of an unfeeling army of golems trying to slay one person. Jake felt them all close in, and with his bow in hand, he moved. Arrows flew and exploded. Arcane bolts blasted everything away. Blades appeared and cut and tore apart his foes. Through it all, he moved in between them, teleporting away whenever necessary. Jake was bombarded with attacks himself, including some golems with bows, but none even got close to hitting him. 100 golems died within the first half an hour, Jake barely with sweat on his brows. 250 died within an hour as he began to get the hang of it. 500 were dead after 2 hours, with Jake getting a bit sweaty and taking a few minor wounds. 700 golems, and 2.5 hours after the battle began, they stopped coming. The mist turned silent once more, and the only thing that moved was a single human sitting and breathing heavily in the middle of the atrium, the ground around him blackened from his bow's scorched plains attack. He had seen the result versus the Count and had repeated it again, this time to kill nearly 40 grouped-up golems at once to finish the fight. As he closed his eyes and entered meditation to relax, he went through the notifications, but only the ones that gave experience. The rest he just filtered out. You have slain reanimated Blackguard Golem, level 134. Bonus experience earned for killing an enemy above your level. Ellipsis. You have slain reanimated Blackguard Golem, level 132. Bonus experience earned for killing an enemy above your level. Besides the Blackguards, there had also been 5 knights sprinkled in for good measure towards the end, as they had descended from the upper floors. You have slain reanimated Black Knight Golem, level 136. Bonus experience earned for killing an enemy above your level. Ellipsis. You have slain reanimated Black Knight Golem, level 140. Bonus experience earned for killing an enemy above your level. It sounded like a lot, 700 or so golems, but only 23 had actually granted him any experience, including all 5 knights. In fact, he had a feeling those 5 gave more experience than the 18 Blackguards put together. To his surprise, when he was done with spring cleaning, he had actually gotten a level. Ding! Class Avaricious Arcane Hunter has reached level 131. Stat points allocated, plus 10 free points. It shouldn't be a surprise to get a level after so much killing, but his class drawbacks weren't there for nothing. He knew that any other class would have gotten a lot more experience overall. At least he thought so, but now he wasn't entirely sure. Jake knew his level up couldn't simply be due to those 23 golems. Unless he'd been damn close to a level after the count, he didn't see it happening. So maybe it was due to the presence of all the other golems? Due to the added difficulty. Jake knew experience gain wasn't just black and white. Where an enemy at X level gave Y experience,